Team Pointy Star, Vio here. I'm going to talk today about a card called Ghostrick Doll. It's a level 2 spellcaster dark monster for the Ghostrick deck, and it's got the following effect. Cannot be normal summon unless you control a Ghostrick monster. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. When this card is flipped face up, during this turn's end phase, change all face up monsters on the field to face down defense position. Then you can special summon one Ghostrick monster from your deck in face down defense position, whose level is equal to or less than the total number of monsters changed to face down defense position. This monster is, in fact, the best Ghostrick card to release to this day. Not only does it give you full use of cards that were out, but were not the best, make it so you can get way more consistent, flip all your opponent's monsters face down. It just does everything. Ghostrick needs to have two conditions met when their turn starts. They have to have a monster already on the field face down. If they do not have that, it's very hard for the deck to play because they will not be able to start their combos or do anything or start summoning and stuff until that first monster's there. The second thing is they have to be able to get all of your opponent's monsters or some of their monsters face down so you can attack and destroy either that monster by card effect or attack directly. Using these little things, you need to find ways to be able to flip all your opponent's monsters face down, such as Swords of Concealing Light, or find a way to just get a monster on the field using like Mary, or try Tour Guide for Alucard, just different plays, because you have to get that Ghostrick monster by your second turn. This card is infinitely the best card in the deck, because not only does it flip everything down during your opponent's end phase, or your own, it also special summons a Ghostrick monster so you have one. Your opponent attacks into this card. End phase, you're flipping down 1, 2, or maybe even 3 monsters to then during the end of the turn, special summon anything. Level 3 or lower, or 2 or lower, or 1. What this card does is it just gives the deck the consistency, the speed, all of everything that it needed to be better. What else this card does? There are other cards, such as the Ghostrick Lantern and Spectre and stuff like that, that all have different uses. This card amazingly works with all of these cards. This flips everything down. During the end phase, everything flips down. There is a card that released that I was personally thinking was not very good. The reason why I suddenly had a change of heart was because this card, it's amazing now. When all cards are flipped face down, your opponent is only attacking you directly. The card is Ghostrick Frost. This card not only acts like a lantern, but it sets your opponent's monster face down after they already declared an attack this turn, so they cannot reflip it up. And it just makes it amazing, because now you get to have your opponent's monster face down as well as your monster face down on the field, so you can flip up, maybe flip up Gigancy, search for the mummy for something up. It lets you a million times just continue all on everything. Everything's just amazing. This card, the Ghostrick Doll, helps with the consistency, helps with everything. The fact that you can open with this card and Gigancy and not have to only open with Gigancy face down is amazing. You can now choose if you want to activate that field spell first turn, because they can just attack into this, flip up their monsters going down, you're searching and summoning. Or you can activate field spell, activate this, and know that your opponent's going to probably stop one of them, or maybe even just know that they're not going to because they're not playing the right deck to face it. This is just, it makes the deck quote-unquote tier 1. It's just so much faster, so much stronger, so much more aggressive, and it takes a deck that was meant to slow down the game. It makes it so your opponent's going slow and they don't care and they're going fast again. This card is by far the best. Yeah.